Today's presentation for our middle school and high school community was deeply impactful. We couldn't have asked for a better way to send our students off into the Dr. Martin Luther King celebration and holiday this weekend. It was uplifting, it was inspiring, it was motivational. Thank you, Backpack Jeff, for your words, your wisdom, and your gift in artistry and poetry. We will definitely be having you back here at Georgetown High School.
Scientists, they did this experiment, and they put these fleas into a jar. Now, if you know anything about fleas, they can jump extremely high, right? There pretty much isn't anything that they can't jump out of, right? So they put these fleas into a jar, they put a cap on it, and then what happens is the fleas, they only jump up to the cap, right? They only jump up to the cap. And they were conditioned to believe that this was the limit to which they can reach. So they wouldn't jump any higher, okay? What happens next is super interesting. They take the cap off of the jar, and wouldn't you know that the fleas have been conditioned so much that they can't even jump past the previous limitation that was put there. So they never jumped anything further than where that cap was, even though the cap was not there. Now let me tell you what happened next is even more interesting. It only gets better. They took out all of the fleas except for one who just kept jumping to where that limitation was, right? They put in new fleas that never experienced the limitation, and they watched the other flea only jump but so high, and because they saw that one flea doing that, that's what they thought their limitation was. So they never jumped any higher, even though they never experienced the limitations. Y'all, I got people in my life that love me and that care about me, but they had a cap on what they can do. Go to school, go to college, go to the government, get a job, retire in 30 years. That's what I was supposed to do. That's how my life was supposed to be ironed out for me. But I just knew there was something inside of me that said, I gotta be one of the fleas that get out of this jar. Raise your hand if you want to be one of the fleas that gets out of the jar. And I know a lot of us, we may be in different positions in our lives, but the one thing that I don't want us to do is I don't want us to be trapped by limitations. I don't want us to be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking.
So Backpack Jeff came to school today and spoke to Georgetown Day School. It was amazing. The students really, I think, got the message of dream big and dare to dream. And him putting his story out there and inspiring our students, we're just grateful for that. So thank you, Backpack Jeff. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. And everyone is looking to book him. You should do it.